The McDan Foundation has completed the construction of an 8-unit classroom block and handed it over to the school authorities. Nabil Ahmed Rufai filed this report for GHOne News.
An entourage of chiefs in the Garu and Timpani districts of the Upper East region. Amongst them is the newly enskilled Chief of Gifts, Naba Apini, Chairman of the McDan Group of Companies, Dr. Daniel Macaulay. This is not a Durbar for the chiefs and people of Garu Timpani. It's a unique occasion to hand over an 8-unit classroom constructed by the McDan Foundation. It follows GHOne TV's report, which exposed the poor conditions under which pupils of the Teong Primary School study. This is dehumanizing, to say the least. For children to be subjected to this form of education is something my mind cannot come to terms with. Here in Teong Primary School, this is a combined class of KG1 and KG2, and the children are made to sit on the bare floor as teaching is ongoing. And when it is time for the children to write, the ground becomes their books. They spread out the soil to have a fine surface, and then with a piece of stone, they write their alphabet. No child deserves this form of education. After nearly 9 months, a pledge by the McDan Foundation to change this situation has come to fruition. Today, the pupils of Teong Primary School have befitting classrooms worth studying in.
I feel grateful for what McDan has done for us. When we were in the old building, we sat on the ground, but now we have chairs to sit in a new building.
We were in our old building and we are suffering. If it is rainy season, we go home a bit without no learning. But McDan have come and build this school for us. We also will be learn and make him proud about education.
And their teachers say the new classrooms will encourage children to come to school and is key to improving teaching and learning here.
My greatest thanks goes to McDan, Dr. Daniel Macaulay, CEO of McDan Company. Hadn't been him, I think we would have still be in that dangerous building. I want to also use this opportunity to thank especially GHOne for their effort, because they have shown this documentary first for all stakeholders to see, especially McDan, and he was moved and came to our aid. God will bless GHOne.
I'm grateful, and we thank McDan for giving us this nice structure. We thank them, GHOne. We thank God for letting GHOne to locate this community at first, for the first place. So if not GHOne, like McDan wouldn't have known there's a school like this at a village or in Teong. So we thank GHOne for coming here and letting McDan to see that we are suffering to come and help us. And we thank him very much for giving us this nice structure. We are grateful and we are happy.
Aside changing the face of the Teong Primary School, the McDan Foundation hopes to go a step further by eliminating schools under deplorable conditions across the country.
We're looking forward for more collaboration from other corporate bodies, as the McDan Endowment Fund has been launched, to also come in their numbers to help us. It's not a facelift of one organization alone, it's for all society. We say society at heart, so we employ other corporate bodies to come as we facilitate this project for Schools Under Trees project.
The newly constructed Teong Primary School, which has enough classrooms, will now have a junior high school introduced, according to the Garu District Director of Ghana Education Service. It comes as welcoming news to the community, since their children will be able to have complete basic education here before moving to a senior high school. Nabil Ahmed Rufai for GHOne News.